Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I forgot my line. Line.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, this isn't going to work. I just realized it's not going to work because this is too fat. No! I done messed up. Oh well. Okay. Hi. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's ramming day. We're kind of gearing up, prepping for everything, and it is 8:40, and we are almost ready to start ramming because it's real hot already. It's probably, what, 80 degrees?
It's about 80, yeah. It's like 79.
So it's a little warm. It's only going to get warmer, but we've got to get at least a little bit done. Yeah, we'll be knocking off early today. But yeah, check it out. Given that it's just another ramming day, we're probably not going to film a ton today unless something really interesting happens, which I don't foresee happening. The one thing that we are doing differently is instead of using 4-inch foam, we were actually, I found a bunch of 2-inch recycled foam that was basically off of another commercial job, and we ended up picking it up. But the advantage of the 2-inch is we actually cut it in half long way, but we didn't cut all the way through, and then we folded it and then taped the bottom so it'll keep rammed earth from getting in between the two pieces. It'll also be a 2-foot high instead of a 4-foot high, which will make it easier to move around. So I'm hoping that'll increase productivity a little bit. I'll be able to get in and out faster, as well as not have foam fly everywhere when we cut it, because we can cut it with a utility knife, which is nice. So we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll let you all know.
So you can see he cut it in half. So the paper part is still attached up there. And put blue tape on the bottom to keep the pieces together. So the top of this form is at 12 feet, which means that the bottom of it is at 8 feet, which means we made it about to 9 feet in one day.
All right, we are done with day one. We got about 9 feet done in 4 hours, which is a record for us. And we're going to call it early because it's hitting the hottest part of the day, and we don't need to push anymore because we have a whole second day of ramming to go. So we've got about, 5 or 6 more feet, and then we're done. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for joining our adventure.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. So, what I am currently unboxing is this. If you don't know what this is, that's okay. I'm going to tell you. This is Starlink. One of the biggest issues with living off-grid is internet. We don't have internet service. The nearest, even remotely close internet service is 1.5 miles from where our house is. So satellite is really slow. 5G hotspots are a little bit faster, but Starlink is SpaceX's answer to satellite internet. So we have been on the waiting list for 2 years? Mm-hmm. Well, no. Was it March of 2019? So 3 years. Maybe it's 2020. I can't remember. No, I think it was 2019.
Because I think it was before COVID, so.
It was before COVID. So we've been on the waiting list.
For over 3 years.
On the beta list, on everything. And it arrived today. And I'm opening it to check it because we're actually leaving on vacation, so I can't set it up for another week. But it's okay. I mean,
there it is.
I know it's just a white. Ooh, look. They even give us like a little thing. And then, I mean, it's super simple and easy to set up from what I've heard. And people are seeing really good. Oh, here's the router. Yeah, but there's no wire or wired coming out of it, so you have to use their Wi-Fi. But that's okay, because I have a little adapter that turns it into wired. I mostly just wanted to inspect the cable. Make sure there's no, like, you know, manufacturing defects or anything. It's on the outside of the shielding. So for those of you guys who don't know, my background is actually in cybersecurity and networking. And so this is actually really exciting. Partially because it's new technology and it's going to be fun to play with. Partially because then we'll have internet out there. So, yeah, that was it. Just wanted to show you guys.
He got excited.
I did get really excited. She was laughing at me.
I'm only laughing because you're so cute when you get new technology and you're excited.
Well, and it's not even just that it's new technology for us. Like, this is a different way of doing internet in rural areas that prior to SpaceX, prior to Starlink, did not exist. And so it's actually quite fascinating how they did it all. So I've been really into, like, following all the tech and all the stuff. I think this... It's also just pretty. Like, not just the packaging, but, like, the equipment is pretty.
Slick.
It is. It's quite slick. So everything looks to be in order. We will, unfortunately, have to wait a week before we set it up. But I'm excited.
There you go.
I'm very excited. Partially also because we'll have internet out there. We'll actually be able to monitor all of our solar inverters and charge controllers and panels and everything. We'll be able to monitor them remotely now, which is real nice because we ran into a couple of problems recently. And it'd be nice to be able to access that remotely via Starlink. I'm really curious how IP addresses work. I mean, I'm assuming they just assign you an IP address, but where's the DNS server? Like, they have to, I guess they just beam it from the low Earth orbit satellites to the DNS servers. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. There we go. It makes me so happy. All right, well, that was it. I was really excited, and Kendall decided to grab a camera because I'm giddy like a child.
And you're cute.
So, that's it. Thanks for joining this very short adventure.